Welcome back to AI Ally, where we unpack how AI is changing the way we think, work, and live. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Alex. And today, we're diving into something that's honestly reshaping workflows across industries, the Copilot Analyst agent. This isn't just about speeding things up. It's about completely reframing how we approach data, decisions, and even strategy.
And stick around, because at the end of the episode, we're running a quick live demo so you can see exactly how Copilot Analyst works in action. It's one thing to hear about it, but when you see it, it clicks.
All right, let's start from the top. For folks who aren't familiar, Copilot Analyst is like having a senior data analyst sitting next to you 24/7. You can throw raw data at it, ask it complex business questions, and it'll generate insights, visualizations, even forecasts. No waiting, no SQL wrangling, no bouncing between tools.
Yeah, imagine going from I have this messy spreadsheet to here's a dashboard that shows me exactly where the bottlenecks are in my supply chain. In seconds. That used to take a whole team. Now it's just a chat away.
The thing that sets it apart is how context-aware it is. It's not just summarizing charts or regurgitating numbers. It actually understands business logic. You can say, compare this quarter's churn rate to last year and tell me if there's a risk pattern. And it'll do it with reasoning.
And the trust factor matters. It doesn't just spit out results, it shows you how it got there. So whether you're a data scientist or a product manager, you can validate the logic, tweak the assumptions, and keep full control.
Right. It's not replacing thinking. It's removing the grunt work that gets in the way of thinking.
Let's talk use cases. I've seen product teams use it for feature adoption analysis. You just drop in event data, ask which features are driving retention for power users, and boom, it identifies patterns and gives you the lift metric.
Same thing in finance. Controllers are asking Copilot to scan through GL data to detect anomalies before close, or to build cash flow projections with one sentence. The speed and accuracy change the whole planning cadence.
And here's the kicker. It's not limited to one domain. Marketing, ops, sales, HR, anyone who deals with data can use it. It democratizes insight.
Let's address the elephant in the room. If this agent is so good, what happens to the analysts?
They level up. Full stop. This isn't eliminating analysts, it's freeing them. Instead of wrangling data or spending hours cleaning reports, they're doing deeper analysis, guiding strategy, focusing on the why behind the numbers.
Exactly. The best analysts become decision accelerators, not just data processors. Copilot Analyst just gives them more leverage.
So technically, yes, it's powered by LLMs, but it's not just ChatGPT with a spreadsheet plugin. There's a tight orchestration layer that connects to databases, applies business rules, and keeps outputs auditable.
And the interface is smart. You don't need to know Python or SQL, but if you do, you can go deeper. It'll even suggest query optimizations if you're writing manual prompts.
All right, as promised, we're going to run a quick live demo. We've got a dummy dataset to help a sales assistant highlight sales trend, top performance, underperforming areas, and so on. Watch how we ask the Copilot Analyst, what region had the highest revenue drop after Q2, and what's the likely cause?
Boom. It analyzes charts the drop, pulls in external economic data, and says Central Region saw a 14.37% revenue decline after Q2, correlated with a supply chain delay reported in shipment logs.
So here's the analyst agent in Copilot, and we're going to be running two scripts. The first prompt would be this, to get the revenue drop in after Q2, and we're going to be making reference to this document here. So we've used this document already, so that's why we have it in recently, but you could make use of documents from your device or from your cloud storage. So the analyst would proceed to run at the background, analyzing it, giving us a step-by-step process of what is being done. And you could also see or get the Python script which is being used to run the analysis at the back end for this. So let's give it some time and get back to this. Okay, so here we have it. So we get all the steps and all the processing that's been put into getting the final answer. The analyst gives us all that. And an analyst working with the Copilot agent, this Copilot agent could go through these scripts and see what processes was taken to get to the final result. So when going through this, we get the final result here, and this is our final result, and giving us all we've asked it to produce, and just generating this under 30 minutes. So we are going to look at a different prompts. So the next prompt would be to get let's say performance summary for 5 years. So the next would be to get summary of performance and how the sales trend for the data set we have. So let's give this a minute. So it's going through all these stages and giving us the steps which it's taking to do this calculation for us and run this analysis. So at the end, you would see that you have this sales performance overview and the peaks and the lowest points and the dips also. So this information, top and underperforming regions, get segment performance, enterprise, mid-market, public sector, SMB. Also gets this usual patterns. You get the unusual patterns where the notable drops, and you see here it also asks if you would like to get a PowerPoint ready slide, so you could also do that. So this is just one of the few things you could do with your analyst agents.
That's a wrap for today. If you've ever felt like you're spending more time preparing data than acting on it, Copilot Analyst is a game changer.
And it's only getting smarter. If you liked this episode, share it with your team. We're back next week with another episode of Ways to Work Smarter. Don't miss it.
Catch you next time on AI Ally, and don't forget to share, comment, and like. We would also like to hear how the analyst agent helped you.